Hello everyone and welcome back to CX Club. The last video was about introducing the agenda for CX Club, and I spoke about 12 topic areas which are going to cover the subject matter of customer experience from end to end. So thanks everybody for your contributions, and I hope you keep on contributing because we're all going to gain as a result of that. So of those 12 topic areas, the first one I introduced was CX principles. Now initially I put forward 6 principles that I want to discuss. These principles underpin the whole of the subject matter of customer experience. They're the underlying truths that apply to everything customer experience related. But as a result of your inputs, this list has now gone from 6 to 11 different items. So thank you very much for your contributions. Let's keep it going. That being said, on to the first topic of CX principles. Let's go. So these were the topics that I introduced in the last video, and these have remained the same. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about CX principles, and I'd very much like to thank the following contributors. On the list we have Stuart Barwood, Omnia Negum, Christopher Brooks, Ben Smithwell, Alan Pennington, Alex Russell Rutherford, James Dodkins, Alan Erginoglou. I hope I've got your surname right, Alan. I've been friends with Alan for years. He lives in the same village as me. Our daughters go to school together, and I still can't get his name right. Steve Sullivan and William Carson. The next principle is CX is only as strong as the weakest point in the customer journey. Now, if a customer has a brilliant journey from end to end, but then at one point in the journey, just one point in the journey, they have a truly terrible experience, the entire journey can be ruined. Not always, but often. Now, if the experience is ruined at a critical point, and this is what we call a moment of truth, if their experience is ruined at a moment of truth, their entire experience is ruined. If they have a bad experience at a moment in the journey, which isn't a moment of truth, it's what we would call a pain point, but not a moment of truth, then their entire experience may not be ruined. So we have to remember that your journey only stands on ensuring that the experience is consistent as best as we can possibly get it across the journey. Because if you get it wrong, and you get it wrong at the wrong time, then the whole experience is ruined. The next point, consistency is key, and this is the point that I go back to in the previous point as about the weakest point in the journey. When we deliver an experience to a customer, ideally what we need to be delivering is the same experience every single time. Now, I'm not saying that every customer gets the same experience, because you might want to personalize the experience for an individual, or you might want to build specific journeys for different personas or segments of customers. You don't have to make it consistent for everybody, but for one individual or for one group of customers, when they come back to your organization and they interact with you, you ideally want to be giving them the same experience at the same touch point time after time. Next of all, the role of the brand. Now, what is a brand? Now, of course, we talk about brand being image, we think about logos, but one layer down from that is identity. Identity is great, but the next layer down from that is the promise that we make the customer, because we need to deliver against a promise. However, right in the middle, one layer down from promise, is your reputation as a business. At the end of the day, as an organization, you're delivering your product, your service, and your channel experiences against your reputation as a business. So the brand has different layers: image, identity, promise, and reputation. So brand plays a big part in customer experience. Part 2. Customer experience is the gap between what the customer gets and what the customer expects to get. Okay, so I spoke about brand as the last point, and I said that right in the heart of the brand is your reputation as a business, and just above there is about the promise that you make. In terms of creating great customer experiences, not only do we have to deliver a great product, service and channel experience, but we also have to make a promise to the customer. And when we make that promise to the customer through our brand and through our communications, we then have to deliver against that promise. There is nothing worse, and I've seen it with many organizations who make a promise and then don't deliver against it, because that is worse than making no promise at all, because at least you haven't then raised the expectations of the customer and then dashed them down the line. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you during the next episode of CX Club. Please subscribe, please share, please comment and contribute to the subject. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon.